All right, today we're going to be showing you a little stretch sequence to stretch out the hips and the lower back. So we're going to begin by keeping our feet about hip width apart. So finding that hip width apart, place those fingers on the front hip bones and align them with your big toes. Okay, so we're going to then turn to the side. We'll give you a side view of this. So we're going to bend at the knees, sit our hips back. We're going to kind of squat down, place the fingers on the ground. So bringing those hips down towards the ground, sit back on your heels, chest up. And we're going to exhale, press into the heels and lift those hips up nice and tall. Exhaling. Exhale into the discomfort. Inhale, hips down, chest up. Still sitting back on those heels. Exhale, press those hips up nice and high. If you can't straighten your legs all the way, that is okay. Go as far as your hamstrings will allow. So one more. Inhale, hips down, chest up. Exhale, press into those heels, lift those hips up. Let's pedal the knees a little bit, bending and straightening each leg. Good. Now we're going to go into what I call a Spider-Man, so a really good deep hip stretch. So place the hands on the inside of the feet. You're going to extend that right leg back. Fingers should be in line with the toe. Those shoulders should be in line with your knee. Keeping that weight on that front leg, your back leg is extended. And we're going to bring that back knee towards the ground. We're going to take an inhale and exhale, drive through that heel, straighten that back leg. Good. Keep those hips down, chest up. Bring the knee down. Inhale, exhale, drive through that leg, squeeze that quad like somebody's about to stand on it. Last one, inhale down, exhale, straighten that leg, press those hips down towards the ground, press into the ground with your hands. Good, now bring the knee down. And we're going to take that left elbow and bring it down as far as you can towards that left knee, or the left foot, I'm sorry. You're going to open up towards that left leg. So opening up the chest, reaching those hands up and out, opening up that chest, and you're going to exhale, bring that elbow down towards the ground. Inhaling, opening up, rotating from that torso, palm out. Exhale, bring it back down. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it down. Good. Now placing those hands on the ground. And we're going to bring those feet together, so back up to a forward fold. Good, now extend the other leg back. Fingers in line with the toes, so readjust those hands, readjust the fingers. Extend that leg back, get comfortable as you can. Bring that back knee down. Keeping that chest up. If you need to use a block and place your hands on a block to put your hands a little bit higher, you can do so. It will help relieve some of the tension. Now we're going to inhale. Exhale, straighten that back leg. Inhale, bring that knee down. Exhale, straighten that back leg. Good. One more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good. Now bring that back knee down. You can keep it down or leave it up. But we're going to bring that right elbow towards that right instep, towards the ground. We're going to inhale, open up towards that front leg. Good. Pressing into that left arm, staying strong, and then exhale, bring that elbow down. Two more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, elbow down. Last one. Inhale, open up. Exhale, down. Good. Now let's bring that right leg back. We're going to do a child's pose. So we're going to bring those big toes together. Bring those knees out, so kind of making a V. So toes together and knees out. Press those hips back towards your heels. So push the ground away from you with your hands. We're going to take a few breaths here into that space between the legs. Fill that breath, fill up that lower back and that side body, and use those exhales just to relax and release tension. A few more breaths. Big and deep. And then we're going to place our right hand right next to our right knee. And we're going to bring that left arm all the way across the body. But we're going to keep that left hip towards the ground, towards the hips, towards the heels. You're going to feel that stretch in that left side body. So really reaching to the right. Taking a few breaths here, stretching out that QL, that low back muscle, that quadratus lumborum. Another breath. And then we're going to switch sides, placing that left hand by that left knee, reaching that right arm across to the left. You'll be stretching out that right side body. So pressing that right hip back towards that heel, keeping those hips nice and low. When you breathe, find that tension. Inhale into that lower back, into that side body, into the ribs. And exhale, just relax and melt that tension away. All right, good. Now come back to center. Breath there. Good. Now let's come up and we're going to flip our legs around. And if you can go ahead and pause the video, if you can grab some type of stretching strap. Here we have our product, Mobility XT, which will be coming out soon. It's just going to help you kind of keep that toe towards the shin, but any type of stretching strap will do. Keeping in mind that we are using our breath for this movement, we're using our abs to lift up our leg. And I want you to start by laying down. And if it's in the right leg, you're going to hold that band with the right hand. This is your anchor hand. This hand does not move. When you lift your leg up with your abs, you are going to be reaching with that left hand nice and high. So you're going to inhale, exhale, reach that leg up, and reach up with that left hand. And pull it a little bit more. You can bend the knee just a little bit. If you have tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knee. That is okay. You're still going to feel in the hamstrings. And bring the knee down on an inhale. Nice and slow. And then exhale, drive that quad towards the chest. Take that left hand, reach it up high. And pull a little bit more. Good. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good. We're going to hold it here. You can keep your hands in this position or you can open up the band, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Having one strap in each arm or each hand. And you're going to bring the knee towards the chest, keeping the bottom of the foot facing the ceiling. And then exhale, press the hip up or heel up towards the ceiling. Straightening that leg as much as you can. Inhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Exhale, press it up towards the ceiling. On an exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale, press it up. Now from here, I want you to rotate the heel. So the rotation is coming from the femur. So you're getting a good internal and external rotation. It may be kind of tight, but think about squishing about with your heel. But the rotation is also coming from the knee, stemming from the hip. So really think about that knee rotating side to side. Nice and slow, as much as your hip will allow. Always listening to your body. Now you're going to take the band in the left hand, so that opposite hand. You're going to extend that right arm out on the ground, palm up. Keep those shoulder blades on the ground if you can. Take an inhale, and exhale, bring the leg across the body. If you need to slightly bend the knee, that's okay. Good. And now you don't need to bring it down all the way. We're going to use our abs. Inhale, bring that leg back to center. Use those obliques to bring it back to center. 2 more like that. Exhale, bring it down. Pulling that belly button up and in as you exhale. Inhale, bring that leg back to center. And the next one, we're going to hold it. So inhale, exhale, bring that leg across the body. Reaching that right arm, that opposite arm, or reaching that same arm across. Trying to keep those shoulder blades on the ground. We're going to hold here. If you can't bring your foot to the ground, that's okay. I want you to try to breathe into that belly button. So press the belly button out as you inhale. Exhale, create that space and bring that belly button towards the spine. And with each exhale, you're going to notice that your foot can come down a little bit more. Just making sure you're relaxing with each exhale. Now, let's bring the leg back to center. We're going to switch hands. We're going to get the adductor, the inner thigh. Now we're going to inhale and then exhale. Bring that leg across or to the outside. Sorry. And then inhale back to center. Exhale out to the side. Keeping that opposite leg straight. So driving through that other leg, keeping the torso on the ground. Inhale back to center. One more. Exhale down and we'll just release it down. Right, so now we're going to bring our leg back to center. And we're going to switch legs, so switch sides. All right, so placing that band in that left hand. Okay, that's your anchor hand. So start with the leg, we'll bring the leg down. So make sure that that left hand is nice and strong, is anchored down. We're going to take an inhale, exhale. Use those abs to bring that quad towards the chest. And take that opposite hand and reach up nice and high and pull a little bit more. So that opposite hand is going to help you. So release the top hand. Bring it down nice and slow, controlling the movement with your abs. The band is there to just assist you a little bit. You want to be using your abs to lift the leg up and bring it down. So 2 more like that. Inhale, exhale, drive that leg up. Take that opposite hand, reach it up nice and high. You can slightly bend the knee to accommodate for tight hamstrings. So I want that knee at least over that hip, over that lower back. So release down. Exhale, drive that leg up. Take that top hand. Pull it. Good. 1 more. Inhale down. Exhale. Bring it, that leg up. Use that top hand. Reach up high. Pull. Good. Now from here, you can take the band in either hand, or you can keep it in that position, but you're going to bring that knee towards the chest and then press your heel up towards the ceiling to straighten that leg. Exhale, press. Inhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Exhale, press it up, straightening that leg. Exhaling into that discomfort. 2 more. Inhale, knee towards the chest. Exhale, press the heel up. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to be rotating at that hip. Remember, that rotation is coming from the femur, from the knee. You can think about squishing a bug with your heel. But again, that rotation is coming from the hip. Pulling that femur out of that socket. Releasing all that tension from that deep low back. Using that breath. Good. You can make even little small circles around the hip. All right, so now we'll take the band into the opposite hand. And we're going to take a big breath in, extend that arm, the same arm out. Keeping both shoulder blades on the ground, we're going to bring that leg across the body. Remember, rotating from that torso. Good. If you can't go all the way down the first time, that's okay. Bring that leg back to center. Use those obliques, use those abs to control that leg. And inhale, exhale, bring that leg across the body. Good. Keep reaching through that left arm, keeping those shoulder blades on the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale, reach that leg across the body. We're going to hold it here. Now we're going to utilize the breath to bring that foot closer to the ground. So breathe out, breathe that belly button out, push it out. Exhale, press the belly button in, making space, creating that space. Inhale, find that tension in that torso. Exhale, relax it away, melt down into the ground. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, relax. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, relaxing the shoulders to the ground, the leg to the ground. Good. Now inhale back to center. Switch into the other hand. We're almost done. Just going to get that inner thigh. And we're going to exhale, bring that leg to the outside. Trying to keep those hips square with the ground. Staying strong in that opposite leg. Inhale back to center. Exhale, out to the side. Good. Inhale back to center. And this next one, we're going to hold it out there. Exhale. Relax. Relax it to the ground if you can. Just try to relax. Get that inner thigh. Inhale. A few breaths here. With each exhale, try to relax it to the ground a little bit more. Good. Now inhale back to center. Place the band to the side. You can take the band off. We're done with that. Now just bring those knees to the chest. I'm going to hug the knees. Give yourself a knee hug. Your job well done. Maybe massaging that lower back on the ground, side to side.